All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Right, so I was deciding here. I don't know how important tech overload actually is to max out. It looks like one of these that it's probably fine to just have at 4. Eh. Alright, so I still need to decide whether I'm doing Crystal Edge or not. Let me take a look at my physical crit chance here. So right now it's at 92, but that's with a plus 20 crit chance for each of these. So each turn I'm more than likely critting with at least one of them. I wonder if it will show me my unarmed as well. Huh. That's a shame that it's not. Maybe if I... what is the offset on this one? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's take a look at that. It's not truly representative because I did have some strength on my gear, but... Okay, so crit chance on this is 62%. Interesting. So with the flex combat proc, I'm still quite likely to get a crit on that as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like I should be too afraid of what I have here. Alrighty. So that wasn't a bad dungeon at all. Wow, look at that shielding rune. Duration 8? That's pretty wild. All right. I think in this dungeon there can't be any rares, uniques, rand bosses, any of that. So this should be pretty straightforward. So yeah, one-shotting basically everything with bump attacks. Always fun. Alright. And I think I have a good chance of getting my final level through this dungeon. We're looking pretty good. This floor is going to be annoying though. Kind of surprised it survived that. Okay. So, Cursed Brawler and an Archer, huh? Sure. Alright, that did a lot. Yeah. Better to play it safe, I think. Okay, nothing about teleports, so should be okay. Yeah, Healing Totem is pretty bad on this. Need a much better one. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, start with that, go to here. All right. Not sure where the Cursed Brawler went. Sure. All right. Alright, this is kind of annoying. Alright, so now time to mess them up. There we go. I didn't think it would be that difficult once I actually got into a good position without 5 billion other things also on the floor. Okay. The traps are pretty annoying for this character as well. It's been very interesting playing a character that didn't have access to the survival tree, which I did have the option to use a generic to get it, but that's a really big cost for something that's admittedly really good, but probably not as good as the other options. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, we're through that floor. And we've got our mental stimulator back. I don't really care for this one, though. It does heal for 107. It's got a super long cooldown, though. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not worth it. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I was definitely hoping that was going to be a healing totem, but whatever. I definitely wouldn't mind a... Part of me wishes I could do a whole, dissipation thing, because those shields are so annoying, and it's one of those things where as soon as you stop respecting them, they kill you. So okay. Cool. So yeah, I don't think I've ever died to Tannin before. Alright, you are a Rand boss, Brawler Corruptor. Interesting. Corruptor and Northhill. Okay, so all fairly scary things. And we're gonna... Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Looks like something over there is doing my job for me. Maybe some Northhill circles? That would be my guess. Nice. So what I was saying about the rares, uniques, Rand bosses, that was only for the first floor that it has that stipulation. I don't think that I went into depth with that. Or really explained that super well. Oh, that one's not bad, but eh. I need to drop off a bunch more stuff. That'll be what I do before going back east. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and speed up before I go to the next floor. All right. All right. You are crazy if you think I'm not going to chase you around. And there we go. What even is Sky Smasher? So it's a steamy Great Maul, sure. Summertide is good for a lot of characters, not this one. But we did get our level 50. So just throw the rest into Khan here. And more overheat saws. And the rest into saw wheels. And we're good in that department. Let's see. How do I look on the diamond front? So I do have 3 diamonds. That's pretty interesting. So with those, I could go with my plan to upgrade Smith to get Crystal Edge. And yeah, I mean, I was always probably gonna do this, so it's fine. I just wanted to double check the requirements on it. So it is 100% Smith 4. Cool. All right. Crystal Edge number 1. And Crystal Edge number 2. All right. And how much? Light 162 on weapon hit. So pretty awesome. All right. A little under 2K. I do want the 2 points back into Ghoulish Leap, I think. Now, one question I do have is whether, let's see. Better armor value, better armor hardiness, chance melee or ranged attacks critically hit you by another 7%. Well, I guess it depends on which I'm valuing more, offense or defense. I think 3 into fumble is okay and good. I think 2 into scoundrel strategies is fine. I might want another point into misdirection. Actually, before I decide, I do want to just take a look and see if there's anything else that I think I'm going to want. Alchemist Helper. I think Fungal Web is definitely what I'm needing more. There's an argument that getting more fire damage would be a benefit, but I think the extra life from Fungal Web is definitely the way to go. Okay. Yep, so no need for any more of those. Can't really get those. Well, unless I get a good book to read, possibly. Actually, do I have that book? I don't think I do. I've got the Illusory Castle, but not the other one. Alright, so let's see. I could get +5 in strength and con. Okay. I guess. All right. I think this is our build. All right, so I don't think there was anything here that I cared about. Nah. We do still need fiery salve. So that's, I think, going to be our last major upgrade. We'll still probably be upgrading equipment. So I think now that I have Relentless Pursuit, that's something that I can use to deal with sleep. So maybe that's... Wow. That's... It really seems like it's not stocking up. Anyway, let's take a look at our steam generators, since we're not gonna ever find any better ones there. Alright, so that one's 14.2. I don't think it matters. It matters little. I think the next thing I'm gonna do, So I think I'm going to try to make a ring with Windborn Azurite. And hopefully I get a Randart out of it that I can do some rerolls on. The two rings that I have right now are pretty solid, but I think there's room for improvement. And while I'm here, I might as well Oh yeah, I forgot about mirror image rune here. Yeah, there just isn't enough. There just isn't enough slots for this. I could see an ogre Sawbutcher being a pretty awesome thing. Then again, it's not like you have. Well, I guess you kind of do have the category point if you choose not to do like a scoundrel thing like I did. Alright, let's see if we got a good one. We got a decent one. That's kind of annoying though. Maybe I should have waited and done a necklace. That's probably what I should have done. Kind of like the necklace I have though. Oh well. Alright, so... I should have also sold recipes while I was there. I don't think I have very many, but I definitely should have taken that opportunity. I guess I'll see if there's a better track light here too. That couldn't hurt. Oh, and I need to check if there's a better healing totem. Alright, watch leaders. How do you compare? I lose willpower. That's okay, I don't care about it. Aw, man. That sucks. So, Sunflare overrides the watch leader part of it. So that would have been a light upgrade, and honestly it wouldn't have been that great of one. But still a bit disappointing. I don't know, eventually I should be able to pick up a Randart light anyway, so... Oh, I also have to... get rid of my old healing too. Healing salve, that is. Alright, so... And I guess get a better pain suppressor, depending on how much gold leaf I have. I don't have enough gold leaf to do both. Okay, well, that can wait. If I really wanted to, I could get it as a tier 4, but eh. I think it's fine. Alright. Any luck? No. All right. Well, I think with that, we are done with shopping. We are done with leveling up. So we still are going to be on the hunt for some better gear. And we're going to be doing Font of Sacrifice as well. But yeah, I would say we're pretty thoroughly into endgame at this point. What else can I do right now? Cool. This should cut down on the number of times I'm going back and forth between. So I had guns on me the whole time so that I could get like thick skin and things like that, and I didn't use them once. So I intended to, never actually did. Alright. Yeah. No, you know, that one's not bad. A lot of stats, lightning explosion. I don't know, I'm kind of digging elemental. It's not something that I'd really emphasized before, but I'm coming around to it. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Actually, one more thing I did just think of is the Alchemist quest. So I'll go ahead and get my +5 there. And I'll probably complete it. only problem is I don't remember where he is. I'm thinking it was over by the sandworm. Yeah. That's not very welcoming. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be the end of it. All right. I guess I could have shopped around for a better blink, but whatever. All right. Little more luck. All right. For some reason, I thought there was something she would say after getting back here. Okay, so... Yeah, the big reason I came in here was I wanted to activate saw wheels. So now avoiding the patrols should be extremely easy. Then again, maybe there just won't be any orc. Oh, there you are. So yeah, I think Grushnak should be the easiest one for this character to take on. Oh yeah, digging the music. Alright, so they're doing evasion crap here. But yeah, we want to see as many rand bosses as we can. / uniques. So that we get lots of stuff to reroll. which it looks like the game is gonna oblige. So yeah, those bulwarks that I'm taking out super easily, they can be difficult on other classes, but for this build, seeming pretty good. Alright. Okay, there's quite a bit here. Alright, I think it'll be okay. I hope I'm not wrong. Yep, that's what I wanted. I think all of these are physical. Yep. Alright. So yeah, definitely getting a feel for how much stronger we've become as of late. It's one of those things where I had a feeling we'd gotten a lot better in that regard, but it's very nice seeing it. Alright, you're a skirmisher, aren't you? Annihilator. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I like seeing Annihilator better than Skirmisher. It's my defense. I've got pretty okay defense, so maybe it's not as big of a concern as it was previously. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's cleanse a lot of those. So yeah, with all of the artifacts that I'm getting, hopefully I can get the book for the font of sacrifice soon, or not, font of knowledge. Yeah. Though going there can be pretty risky. But yeah, it feels like we're in a pretty good spot. Granted, the game can always surprise you. Now that's interesting. I had just said I was done with this screen. Okay. Let's see. It's a shame I can't get wind touch speed. That would be awesome. E-form's actually kind of interesting. I'd probably go I can carry the world, though. If I do, replacing that one steam generator was a mistake. I wonder, with this, just how much of an improvement my steam generator would be. Maybe I could run with just one of them? It's probably not enough of one. Like, I'm still very much on the lookout for a better steam generator. Let's see. How have I not dealt that much damage with dual-wielded weapons? I've been attacking with nothing but saws the entire game. I don't quite trust that one. Alright, so for, if I were to get a... I mean, that's kind of cool. If I were getting it, I should have pumped up con. So, I didn't do that. Let's see. I'll be back in just a second. So yeah, if I do get it, it's gonna be I can carry the world. I think that's the only thing that really makes sense. What's the one that gives you a bunch of life? I don't know how I don't qualify for this one. That must be because I'm undead. This game is racist like that. Alright. Irresistible Sun is kind of cool. Getting everything in close. I do wish I had some more global speed options, though. Alright, I think that's this floor. Yep. And for Grushnak, we do not do the vaults. There's a bug with them that sometimes it can just get you in an infinite loop with them. So I really thought that I was going to lose a character because of that. I had to save scum in order to... Or was it save scumming or... No, it wasn't save scumming. I think it was actually Rod of Recall out. But apparently there's a chance that like that will just corrupt your save file or something like that. I forget the details, but yeah, after that I'm never dealing with those again. Alright. That's a lot of max life, that's a lot of negative life. Accuracy, defense. So, definitely gonna re-roll this one. It's gonna be hard to compete with my current boots, so... Like, I'll keep them, but... I don't think it's gonna happen. 10 strength's pretty cool, but it's kind of the same thing. This is giving me blindness immune, so many good things that I want. I feel like black plate is... Like, it's so similar to Plate of the Blackened Mind, but this is the value brand right here. This is the, Mom, can we have Plate of the Blackened Mind? No, we have Plate of the Blackened Mind at home. And it's this. It does give physical power, so that's not nothing. I don't know. I don't need to spend this much time on this. And I did get Gold Leaf, so I guess I can go ahead and upgrade. I think it was the pain suppressor. Yeah. Yeah, might as well. which I have never used in this playthrough. But since it's essentially free to do all of that, there's really no reason not to. And who knows, it could very well save my life at some point. Huh. Okay. Well, that was probably the biggest challenge I've had in this playthrough. Alright, what are you? Oh, wow. Huh. Alright, you need to calm down. Alright, Alright, we gotta get rid of those. And let's see. You're a bulwark, you're fine. I think you're gonna die from the burning. Alright. I don't know why, but this got scary all of a sudden. Whew. Alright, well, that probably sped up the floor a fair bit, though. Unintended consequence. I guess I'll go south first. Oozamancer. I don't think Oozamancer is the worst thing I could come across for this character. Maybe I'm wrong, but usually it's pretty bad, but yeah, it's tanky, but I think otherwise it was pretty okay. am out of mana now, so that's good. Don't have to worry about any more of mana burn or any of that junk. Okay. I actually did quite a bit, so get to a safer spot here. Get some heals. Somewhat annoying. Alright. You just kind of put me into a better position, so thank you. Alright. I think it'll be interesting whenever I get around to playing a cursed. Cursed has such a bad early game. But I don't know. It kind of sounds fun. I don't remember if Cursed is in Batch 1 or Batch 2. I think it's... If it's Batch 1, it was the end of Batch 1. But it might have been Batch 2. I think it was. I think it was early Batch 2. Alright, so... Corruptor, Arcane Blade, Mindslayer, Archmage. Okay. I guess this is the less scary one. Alright. Well, I didn't see that coming, but I think we can make it work. Okay. Oh, right. Well, sure. Heal. And finally, come into melee. So I did get a belt that I can re-roll. And I'm pretty sure belt is one of the things that I was wanting to re-roll, because this one gives me some stats, but I think we can do a lot better. And I don't think I care about a robe here. More crit chance. Alright, anything here that I should care about? This might be better than this one. So it's a little less physical power. It's a lot more defense. I don't think this one gives the max life. No. It does give some stats. Okay, so it does give max life, but it doesn't give the negative life. Yeah, I think there must have been some ego overlap there. Because it did some of the same stuff, but definitely not all of it. Alright. Oh. Okay. Wow. I was just saying how I needed a better healing totem, but that is above and beyond what I was expecting, so awesome. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I think that's good for this floor. That should be everything. It is not. I wonder how many times I've done that where it's like, alright, that's everything. We cleared it, and then we just did not. Seems like it happens a lot. Alright, so on to the next floor. I have to remember to also get rid of the old healing totem. Boy, it is taking a while to generate this level. I hope that's not like a crash or something like that. Okay, I think I understand why it was taking so long. Because this is a lot of stuff. Alright, so we got a summoner and we got a Sawbutcher. Okay. I think I do want to cleanse at least the one here. Fellow Sawbutcher? Yeah. I think I kill this turn. What all? Yeah, cripple, blah, blah, blah. I think between all of those should kill, yeah. Alright. Well, that is a lot. But I think that this character is actually really well equipped to deal with such things. So yeah, I've got good area of effect. I benefit from the retch. So definitely makes that easier than it can be. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, and the one thing I was trying to remember was to switch these out, because I would absolutely click that accidentally, lose a turn, possibly die. But yeah, so for right now, we are getting close to beating our personal best, which was the second floor of High Peak. Still pretty sad about that loss. But hopefully we're going to make up for it here. Alright, so... Alright, I wasn't expecting to one-shot him. And since we have a pathway over here, I think I will go for the slimes first. Okay, that's whatever. And... Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen one of these that connected from the top. It's always been from the bottom. So I just assumed that this was like a whole circle here, but apparently not. Which I guess means that the boss is, yeah, it's on the final little floor here. Neat. Okay. That was a lot of things that were in there, so hopefully they find me. And it looks like I didn't actually aggro the boss. At least not yet. What are you? Oh, there he is. Okay. This time I did. Alright, so I'm gonna get a little bit of distance to start. And then next I'm gonna... Yup. Okay. And maybe... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I guess... There we go. How's he looking? He's had better days. So you are a writhing one. And I think what I should do is get some distance here. Get some distance, get some health. Oh, all right. Oh, didn't even see you. All right, so with our Orb of Destruction, we got a little bit more strength. Brass Goggles is one thing that I could potentially take over Eastern Wood Hat. So it would get me another 8 cunning. The accuracy isn't as good. The armor penetration is the exact same. This one gives better defense. You know, because this gives chemistry, it also gives a bit more of a boost to steam power. It already gives that +5 steam power, which this one doesn't. I don't know, that's very tempting. I'm honestly not sure which one's better. Alright, so we still didn't get a good light to reroll, unfortunately. Any good rings? Okay, I think I'll do it. And I think that's actually a full clear? It is. Okay. I'll go ahead and take the rock here. I might turn that into a ring. Well, there really isn't much point in doing that right now, because I do have Writhing Ring of the Hunter waiting in the back. So with that in mind, I don't know, it seems like a waste. think so. Inspecting creature, creature inspecting, cool. Now let's put on all right, so chemistry currently gives me 68 steam power. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. $75, so 7 more steam power. It's not going to break the bank or anything, but let's see what the bigger effects here are. So it's a big hit to Dex. And I did lose actually quite a bit of steam here. I lost accuracy, I lost crit chance. I lost physical damage. I gained +1 damage on each. I gained +5 steam power, +1 physical power. So, lost some defenses here. I gotta say, this looks really cool. It's probably the best kitted out for effect resistances that I've ever had. This, not so good. Definitely not as pleased about that. But this right here is really awesome. Oh, and I will go ahead and drop this. If it does become a thing where I am getting a special amulet, I might end up using it and I don't know, maybe petrified wood, maybe Telos. I forget, do any of them give... Yeah, so some of them do give resist all. The top one only gives 5% resist all. I feel like that could use a boost. Or maybe if there was a class that kind of specialized in increasing the effects that you're getting from gems, like maybe give that to Alchemist. It's fairly underpowered anyway. Oh, I forgot to put saw wheels on. I don't think I can do that from the overworld. I'll try, but I'm almost positive I can't. Yeah. But yeah, 1 pride down, and I'm at the point where I can finally get those rich stingers. It's still kind of crazy to me that that those are so rare. So you can get them early if you're playing as a Yeek. And there's like one specific vault that you can possibly get it from. That's not a super common one. As a bit of a treat, a lot of times once I clear one pride, I will go and re-roll some of the loot I got. I don't know that I'm gonna stop between each one. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. But I did get a belt that I can re-roll and a cloak as well. And both of those are ones that I was working toward anyway. So I think it's the right call. Come on. I think it was up here. Yeah. Hopefully that Ziggurar Patrol doesn't follow me. Right. Oh, wow. This amulet's actually pretty good. It's tier 2, and yet it's got 3 greater egos on it. That ring is pretty good too. All right. I mean, double dampening, kind of interesting, but I think we're going to go in a different direction. I'm cool with balancing, though. Alright. Crit multiplier, always a temptation. Monstrous. Of the noble. Well, as a replacement for my current one, I think Monstrous is actually a bit better. So I'm going to take it and hope I get Recklessness on the next one. I did get Recklessness. And it's basically the only one that's really in contention. I guess of burglary's pretty good, but... Alright, so I managed to get a pretty solid belt out of it. So I'm happy with that. I'll go ahead and put that on too. I lose a bit of physical damage and resistance penetration. I think I still come out ahead though. Especially with that physical power. And let's check out our crit chance now. Yeah, 85 per. We are gonna need to check out what we look like unarmed as well. 75 for those. All right. And then next up was gonna be our cloak here. And yeah, I could make some pretty major upgrades, I feel, with that. And I've actually got 2 available. I guess I re-roll this one. I mean, it's got a decent enough lesser ego. Yeah, let's see what I can re-roll from Shadow. No? Maybe. Yeah, I'm liking backstabbing there. Accuracy, defense, chance to reduce. Okay, this is the one that I was re-rolling. Trying to decide if I want to re-roll Mindcraft. So, let's see what other good greater egos we have available. So we don't care about Shadow, we don't care about Fog. Restorative's okay. Battle Master, maybe. Of the Void Stalker, increase resist all by 10 to 15%. That's pretty nuts. You know, there are some better ones that give cunning. So I think I am going to re-roll that. Because the +6 cunning is good, but everything else about it isn't. And I've got quite a few options to get me cunning, so don't care. Well, not a great murderer's roll, but I think it's fine. Alright. So now the biggest thing... Oh, and I forgot. I've still got... brass goggles on. I didn't actually switch them back at all. So... Oh, right, and all of the stats here are really off because I compared it to whenever I was unarmed here. Alright, so yeah, I do lose a bit of steam power, but I think we'll go ahead and compare the two again. That's kind of funny that my dex is actually higher. Alright, so my crit chance is up to 96%. So that's pretty nuts. And my damage actually hasn't changed at all, so... Alright. So next up is the riches. And I don't know what after the riches. We've got a lot of options available to us. Well, not a lot. We've got 3 options available to us. Unless we want to do the underwater stuff or the spider stuff. I don't know. It kind of feels like we're pretty well kitted out. Now, one thing that I'm curious about, though. So, I've never tried this, but... So, I got my 9 turns of plus 70% global speed. What happens if I switch to Aetherwalk right now? Okay, it did cancel out my speed bonus. That makes sense. I probably would have heard about it if that strategy would work, so... Oh, and the reason I did that was for saw wheels, so... the range on my blink is up to 9. Nice. After a certain point, it's easy to just kind of forget about blink. As long as it gets you out of the jam that you're in. Yeah, if you guys want to fight at all. Nice. Cool tune. Oh, I remember this one now. The bongos at the start threw me. And I think that's a pretty natural reaction to bongos, right? Alright, I think I've got enough rich stingers now. I think it was on my Mindslayer run, but it had something in this that was super nasty. Alright, so we finally got our fiery salve here. And let's see. How are we looking on all of these? All right. And if we come across a steam generator that's amazing, then we might not even need 2 steam generators, and I could have the second one as a shatter. All right. Is that global speed? It is global speed. All right. I have no forgiveness whenever it's global speed. You want to mess with my movement speed? Go for it. Global speed, and it's personal. All right. Doomed are annoying. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm already level 50. I'm already pretty well kitted out. So this part of the game, kind of dull, honestly. I mean, I hope you're enjoying watching, but it's not the most fun to play. And I think it's one of those things where on lower difficulties where you're still trying to get levels and good gear and everything, it's less of a concern. But for us right now, we don't especially need it. No. First, we're gonna cleanse. I think it's magical. It is. Okay. Alright, that was our first fiery salve just now. Kind of exciting. And it was an important one, because we do not play around with petrification. A Northil? Archmage? Necro. Huh. I was way off. But yeah, a good steam generator would be nice, but it's not, I don't think it's even all that necessary. I see. Let me guess. Okay. Well, in that case, what we'll do, we'll just go around. Easy. Got myself a little safe spot here. Sure. I cannot explain just how nice it is being confusion immune. It's one of those things that through most playthroughs, it's just from the start of the game to the end, you're having to deal with. So very happy that I'm not dealing with it. And it's one of those things that when you do get those immunities, it's easy to take it for granted because the game isn't really telling you all the times that you could have gotten it but didn't. So you just kind of, I don't know, there are some things like those shouts that would always do that. What? Okay, well. Alright, so we've got a Cursed Wormic. But I'm confusion. Oh, I'm slowed and I'm sleeping. I don't think this will. Oh. Cool. Alright. What did that? Was it the rogue? It wasn't the Sawbutcher, so I guess it was the rogue. Actually a pretty okay spot, I think. Wretch is good for me. I don't entirely follow, like, was it the Necromancer that did that? Is there something else that's out there that I just can't see? Yeah, like a lot is happening in a turn that it doesn't look like it should. So yeah, there's a solipsist around here somewhere. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I need to kill you. Otherwise, you are just going to keep terrorizing me. Okay. Always like getting Galen's flowing robe. This probably is the character that would get the least benefit out of it, though. So I'm absolutely cool with not using it. Alright, we'll wait for you to come to me. I guess that's close enough. But yeah, I haven't really decided yet what I'm gonna do for the next character. I think it is probably about time to start thinking about it. I've got a list that breaks down everything that's in batch 1 and batch 2. I should probably make that available to viewers. Alright, looks like that's the only one left. Alright, anything that I care about here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Oh, that's a good point. I'm pretty sure using the Orb of Many Ways would actually take me out of saw wheels here. Okay. So the way that I generally do this stage is I rush to the very end without fighting anything. And then, you know, on Nightmare, you don't have these scenarios, though, where there's rand bosses around. So far, they're doing pretty badly at catching up with me, though. I mean, Saw Wheels is pretty nuts, so... What? Did these clone? They did, okay. That's not as bad as it could be. Okay, so Vitality activated. Okay, since this looks to be a fairly safe place, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, that didn't even take saw wheels off of cooldown. Perfect. Or it didn't unsustain it, rather. So I don't think I've ever done this, that I've ever gotten there entirely without killing anything. Like, usually you have to stop somewhere, right? So now I'm kind of curious how far I can go. All right. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm feeling super tense, and I don't know if that's because of the music, or maybe it's because of all of the things that I've aggroed. Like, I don't think that I'll have to deal with all of them at once, just because they're so spread out. But yeah, surprisingly tense right now. Alright, so we got to the end here. Which, I'm pretty sure the way that I just did that is not the intended way, but whatever. Alright. Alright, so we got a Necro. And I think that's, yeah. Alright. Hadn't noticed there was a ghoul as well. The game is taking a while, so I think all of those enemies that I aggroed have movements to make. Which normally wouldn't be so bad, but normally I've killed them, so... Oh! Well, hello. Okay. Always a good sign when you get that achievement. I guess I'll go ahead and get saw wheels up. Alright. It's kind of funny seeing it in North Hill Bulwark. It's like Sun Paladin Light. I did pick up another cloak here. Could be good. Zerker Doombringer. Okay. So how are we doing today, chat? Oh boy. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting to see nearly as many Rand bosses and all of that. But still kind of dull. Okay. So we gotta be more careful. I don't want to lose this because I got bored. And I think with our current setup, we could certainly be surprised, but at least on this floor, if we were to die, it would be because of boredom. But that's okay. The next two dungeons will be much better, I assume. All right. But yeah, it seems like the vanilla ones, they kind of lost track of us and didn't really try to pursue, whereas the Rand bosses and all of them were able to yeah, okay. That checks out. But yeah, so now all that's left are all of these weak ones. Oh, would you look at that? They won. Good for them. All right. Now back to the exit. I'm not entirely sure which pride I'm going to go for next. I don't think it should be the one with all the dragons. That seems like a bad idea. I think this one's pretty difficult for... So yeah, I think that leaves... Oh, right. I think that leaves Gorbat, right? That one's pretty good. It's always tempting when I'm seeing global speed. I think even with rerolls, that one's not as good as the one I have. Like, it doesn't look like it has many greater egos, at least as far as I can tell. Boy, they really wanted me to have some shields. No, thank you. That was a good lesson about the solipsist, though. I think I just wanted saw wheels. All right. You know, maybe the dragon one wouldn't be as bad on this character. I think I'm gonna go Rakshore, then Gorbat. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so... Sawbutcher, okay. Temporal Warden Solipsist. Oof. And it's got good fire resist. So yeah, this is kind of a scary opening. I do have saw wheels up. Okay, that should make things hopefully more manageable. Okay. So yeah, I think the Sawbutcher, despite being a Rand boss, I'm a bit more concerned with this one right here. Alright, so that was a lot of damage, or, yeah. So, I'm gonna heal. Nice, good. It looks like that, Drake is dead. Okay. So I did take a lot of damage just now. I think I am going to use my other healing. Or actually, I'm going to use my healing totem instead. Perfect. Okay. And now I'm going to go for this one that keeps doing pot shots on me. And I'm going to... Perfect. And I think I will go ahead and healing salve. And I'm going to reset the cooldown on basically all of my Steam stuff. Alright. So, scary opening. We managed to get through it. Alright, I think that thing's... I was gonna say it was immobile, so that was incorrect. But yeah, I've got good defense, good immunities, good armor. I'm betting my saves still aren't great. Oh, look at that spell save. 16. That is hilarious. Okay, so, right, understood. Alright. Alright. So yeah, the first floor is actually the... I'd consider it the scariest one in Rakshore. The layout for the rest of the floors, I think, makes it a fair bit easier than a lot of the other ones. So that's why I decided that, yeah, I'll do this one next. So yeah, the only thing that I would get a benefit Ring of the War Master would be combat training. Which better thick skin is nice, but it's not really comparable, so. Alright, well, we're gonna wait for you to do that. That was a weird brawler. I think I'm gonna healing totem. Alright. I'm guessing if I weren't already level 50, I would have gotten a lot of experience for that one just now. Alright. Cool. So yeah, definitely like this dungeon better than the Charred Scar there. That one was pretty annoying. This stage of the game is... It often feels like you're just kind of going through checklists, right? Gotta do this part, gotta do that part, which I guess that's the majority of the game anyway, but I don't know, something about it makes it more annoying, I think. That might be a me problem, though. Alright, so... Heavy Sentinel. Interesting. Well, that one's gonna get my respect. Maybe it shouldn't have. Of course, it's always hard to tell. Because if you go up, kill something immediately, then you don't actually ever get to see what it was capable of. So maybe it could have messed you up really badly. Or maybe not. a bit of a shame that Necro is in batch 2, because that is a class I really enjoy playing. And it should be pretty good for a ghoul playthrough too. Oh, that's always fun. I probably should be using Dominate on, like, bosses or whatnot. I kind of forget it's there. Alright, you and you. Okay. Good to know. Alright. Alright, so that's most of it. Okay. But yeah, Eden's Guile has been really cool and fun, and I've used it before to good effect, but this is by far the best use I've had of it. And it's not even close. Alright. Yeah, I think the Necros are probably the biggest thing I want to deal with. The elemental damage is really great for them. So I think they're actually more scary as casters, which is kind of a surprise. That exchange just now is a very good sign. That kind of thing certainly gives hope. I don't think there's even anything on the other side here. No. Okay. Yeah, so I think I will do the vault here. I'll keep it, but probably never use it. This one I'm never using. How good is this one? Not? The answer is not. Okay. Okay, so it's this dungeon. I don't even know what that is. I know what that is and I don't want it. I mean, I guess that these guys could drop some decent loot. Let's see. So that's level 51, that's 52. Unfortunately, I don't even know what level this one is. Alright, so I'll go ahead and cleanse those. Okay, and how are you looking? You're basically dead. Welcome, Nahu. How's it going tonight? Alright, Alright, I think to the arms. Yep. Okay. I'm good. This Sawbutcher has been pulling its weight. It started out pretty rough, and then just slowly over time, it's gotten pretty decent. So, very fun. Alright, I'm gonna cleanse some more stuff. Good. Yeah. And let's see, do you have evasion up? You don't. Okay. So I think this should hurt it a lot. Good. Alright, and get all of my steam stuff back. Can I give you money? No? Oh, you mean, yeah. Kind of rolling in it right now. But yeah, I'm actually pretty kitted out. So I've got a belt that I really like, gloves, cloak. I could use a better amulet, hat. Like, of the things that I want to improve is a light, maybe a ring, but I've actually got Writhing Ring of the Hunter here in the back. So once I feel like it, I'll start doing that. And so yeah, really it's amulet and light, maybe a better healing totem. And that's all. I think everything else is how I want it. So and that's pretty good timing actually. So now I've got an amulet that I can go ahead and re-roll. Alright, don't care about these. Yeah, I can't re-roll that one anyway. Oh, I did get another steam saw that I can re-roll if I want. Haven't decided.